felt immortal. But it was the very actors most beloved by fans who one by one.
Let's talk about one of television's greatest domestic rivalries, Marie Barone versus Debra Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond. Both women nagged, argued, and drove Raymond absolutely nuts. But the way they did it and how people perceived them says a lot about generational differences between women. Marie represented the old-school wife. She cooked, cleaned, raised a family, rarely complained about her physical health, and carried herself with pride. She was obedient only in appearance, because in reality, she was the one running everything. Her nagging came from control. It was polished and persistent. She'd say things like, "I just don't know how you live like this," and suddenly the entire family felt guilty. Debra, on the other hand, was the modern woman, working, juggling kids, craving personal space, and constantly feeling unappreciated. Her nagging came from exhaustion. It was sharper, more direct. When Debra complained, it wasn't manipulation. It was a cry for help from someone doing too much with too little credit. Yet the world saw her differently, emotional, messy, impatient. Meanwhile, Marie's behavior was labeled loving concern. That double standard feels familiar, doesn't it? Older generations romanticize their endurance, how they never got sick or never complained, but a lot of that silence came from suppression. They weren't allowed to vent, so their frustration came out disguised as sarcasm and guilt. Younger women like Debra learned to name their exhaustion out loud and got labeled difficult for it. People also perceived Debra as prettier, which made her complaints seem shallower. Society often punishes attractive women for expressing dissatisfaction, as if beauty cancels out struggle. Marie, older and traditional, played the poor me role masterfully. She weaponized vulnerability. Debra weaponized honesty. And let's face it, vulnerability tends to win sympathy every time. The irony? Both women wanted the same thing: respect. Marie sought it through control, Debra through communication. One guarded the old structure of family hierarchy, the other tried to modernize it. Neither was truly wrong, but both were victims of generational scripts. In real life, we deal with this clash all the time. At work, at home, between mothers and daughters. Older women focus on maintaining order, while younger women focus on expressing truth. The tension between tradition and self-expression never really ends, but maybe understanding it helps soften our judgment. So next time someone nags, older or younger, ask yourself what's behind it. Is it control or is it exhaustion? Because sometimes what we call nagging is really just two women communicating from different rule books.